Yo, what's up? What's up, people? We back with some Francis. I couldn't just leave you guys hanging. We gotta keep up to date. Woo! Welcome to the AI show. Everything is AI. I'm AI. I'm your AI host, AILC. We got AI subjects, and the editing is all AI. I'm the AI video guy, of course. Of course, my videos don't have Cyrax and lingerie, but, you know, I'm not cool like that. I don't have a cool logo. So, yeah, I heard there was a little man that got real mad yesterday. Tried begging for a ranch, got banned. Woo! Oh. I'm sorry. Okay, back to brass tacks. Here's our boy Francis. I'm sorry in advance. There's gonna be a very long part where he reviews a book. Yeah, it's as painful as it sounds. So we're gonna try to get through it though. And yeah, enjoy.
Title of the comic book. So it's me again, using breaking brand new YouTube features and technology. Filet-O-Fish that I use my rewards points to get, so it's a free Filet-O-Fish, which is awesome. First off, this is a very tiny Filet-O-Fish. And you can tell that the bun wasn't really steamed. The bun was not really steamed. Other than that, it's good. It's good. It's a good Filet-O-Fish. I would not pay for this, but as something that I got with rewards points, this is pretty good. I give it an acceptable rating. Now we got the comic book to read. $30 wasted. $30 wasted for this comic book because a YouTube short sold me on the concept and I was in the mood to read a graphic novel, which I will do now. First comic book I've read in a while. The Filet-O-Fish, if you use your reward points for the Filet-O-Fish, it's alright. I wouldn't pay for a Filet-O-Fish combo. That looks like a value meal item, and it should cost value meal prices. If you want my opinion on the Filet-O-Fish in 2025 should cost like value menu.
I don't know if it's just me, but reward points from McDonald's. Like, I try to avoid McDonald's as much as possible. Like, seriously, getting reward points from McDonald's. Ugh.
Prices and like not a penny more. It should not be a premium combo menu item if you ask me. But now we're gonna get into the last Ronin review. I'm gonna be taking hits of my pen while I do so. Again, $30 wasted on the last Ronin collection because I felt like reading a graphic novel and because a YouTube short sold me on the concept.
Graphic novels and like compilation and omnibuses aren't worth shit. Like, there's no resale value on those. You're a dumbass. Like, either buy the original issues or read that shit off the internet. What are you doing?
Michelangelo being the last surviving Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, hunting down the people who murdered the other Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That sounds like a dope concept for a comic book. Granted how bored I am actually reading things that I hear about on YouTube, I'm probably not going to be interested by this. Whatever, I'm going to do it anyway because it is the weekend and I think I have Monday. Off. Also, I slammed like 32 ounces of like that Hawaiian Kona beer at like a fucking Mexican bar. I went to like a Mexican bar and I slammed like a 32 ounce mug of like Kona beer. So I guess I'm in the mood to like read a comic book.
He went to a Mexican bar with his Deadpool hoodie, by the way. The ladies must have been flocking.
I went and spent $30 on the last Ronin. Alright, so the first page is like Robert Rodriguez explaining why he likes Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He was explaining that he's not like the other comic book authors. He is a real fan of the franchise he's making a comic book about, which is what the first page is about. The first page is Robert Rodriguez waxing poetic about how he's not like the other comic book creators. He actually likes the franchise that he's making a comic book about. Alright, I'm already having comic book panel layout continuity issue. Well, I don't want to, I'll show you later. Well, if I show you at all. But it's like this, like the first page of the comic, you read it like this,
Why did he put his finger in his mouth like that way? It was so fucking gross. What?
In a pattern where it's like that, and that's a weird pattern to figure out off the top of your head. Alright, well, this is a pretty cool full page panel. It's like a really cool looking walled off island in like New York. A lot of climate, a lot of mention of how polluted the New York area is nowadays. In the opening pages of The Last Ronin Part 1. Alright, it's getting too dark outside. We're gonna have to part two this Last Ronin review. But as far as comic book goes, my initial blind review of the first couple pages is it's awesome. Obviously, the concept is awesome.
By the way, all of this is brought to you by AI. Like I'm not sitting in front of my computer. No one edited any of this. It's all AI. You know, I'm the AI guy.
I would not spent $30 on it, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna read that over the next couple days off, and that alone makes money. So all in all, I say the Filet-O-Fish, I give the Filet-O-Fish a only rewards points worthy item, and TMNT The Last Ronin, I give a good review. It's solid. I give it a solid with a blind review off the top of my head. And with that being said, I'm out of here. They get bored. They get bored when they're not allowed to talk, and they get bored when they can't talk, and then they seek places where they can talk. But the thing with me is no one gives a fuck. The thing there is that no one gives a fuck. So you end up with pathetic motherfuckers like Imperator of Forge, who has no talent and isn't funny or truthful, so he's not useful as a source of information or a source of entertainment. So no one gives a fuck, and no one's gonna go there to bitch about me, because no one gives a fuck about Imperator of Forge, because Imperator of Forge is not funny or entertaining. It's me again, using breaking brand new YouTube features and technology.
Alright, brace yourselves. This one is 36 minutes of him reading and describing every panel one by one. Yes, I'm being very serious.
With the cutting edge of using YouTube features and technology as usual. We're gonna get to a place where I have this method of transportation that I am using come to a stop, and then I am going to continue reading, perhaps even aloud. Perhaps I will start from the beginning and read aloud Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles The Last Ronin, and I will be giving my thoughts and opinion completely blind, other than a YouTube short giving me a synopsis, or not even a synopsis, a brief summary description of the story of The Last Ronin, which prompted me to purchase it. But that is what is going to be occurring today in today's live stream. I'm going to read TMNT The Last Ronin, as much of it as I can, and then I'm going to give my thoughts and opinions of it. Perhaps I will read it aloud and give an explanation of what is going on to the best of my abilities, because I am clearly not some sort of scholar, so on and so forth. I'm obviously not going to pick up on everything. My first reading of TMNT The Last Ronin, however, I will be reading it and giving my thoughts and opinion. Seems like a fun time to me, if you ask.
Nigga, it's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comic book. It's not War and Peace. Like, I don't think it's that deep, bro.
Ask me well, as fun of a time as I can have. Yeah, as fun of a time as I'm trying to be on my P's and Q's when it comes to being sober during the week. That's really all that my current occupation asks of me. They do not care if I use substances in my free time. It is more that I need to be able to pass an oral mouth swab during the week. So I'm trying to be on my P's and Q's and make it to where I only indulge in substances on the weekends. Obviously, that is easier said than done, however. Anyone can tell you that. Anyone that has a good time partaking in things such as THC can tell you that it is easier said than done. But I am trying to do the right thing, which is why I am going to spend this time sitting here reading this book instead of assuming things such as THC. Well, seems like there's something going on here. So obviously, before I get to the parking spot, my interest in what prompted me to purchase this again, to repeat it, just to fill the dead air for those who haven't heard it, is because I think darker one-off franchises that tend to be more lighthearted, I think darker one-off of franchises that tend to be more lighthearted are more interesting and grounded in reality than the typical, geared towards younger audiences, lighthearted hero always wins story. And I suppose The Last Ronin is a bit lighthearted in the sense that, well, I guess it's really not that lighthearted. I was gonna say in the sense that Michelangelo hunts down and kills some of the people that murdered his brothers. That would a way be tension relieving, but I guess that's not necessarily tension relieving. That's more just resolution of the plot, but more of a hero's journey narrative structuring where that's more just plot development. That's more plot development. Oh, could you not tell by the title what I'm doing? Could you not tell by the title? Was the title not self-explanatory enough? Was the title not self-explanatory enough? You have to come in here and condescendingly ask me what I'm doing as if the title isn't literally self-explanatory. Sounds like a you problem. That sounds like a you problem where you're so stupid that you'll click on a video with a self-explanatory title and go, bro, what are you doing? I'm doing what the title says I'm doing. Maybe that's what I'm doing. Maybe I'm doing what the self-explanatory title of the
live. So nice to his chat. Like someone just literally asked him like, what's up? Fucking flips out on him. Fuck you, what the fuck are you doing in my chat? What are you asking me? Get the fuck out of here.
Dream says that I'm doing. Perhaps, perhaps that's what I'm doing. Did that ever occur to you that I could possibly be doing what the title of the video says I'm doing? Or are you just so brain rotted that you have to come in here and condescendingly ask me what I'm doing when the title is literally self-explanatory? Did that answer your question? Or do you need to ask another facetious question that you could have answered on your own? I see you don't have the self-respect to go admit when you're wrong, so you're just gonna say nothing, right? Alright, now that we ran off the facetious idiots.
I'm not gonna lie, like half of the fun of doing this is knowing that he doesn't want to be seen.
Ask questions they could answer on their own because they have no dignity. We are, again, for the illiterate, reading a comic book. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Last Ronin is the title of the comic book. So it starts with what we find out is Michelangelo dipping his hand in heavily polluted, sewage runoff water. I don't know. It's definitely wastewater. And goes oh yeah, so this text bubble, this comic book speech bubble indicates that a voice is coming from behind him saying cold as he's dipping his hand in the water, which we later find out is one of Michelangelo's dead brothers, one of the other Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles ghost talking to him. So Michelangelo is obviously in some sort of mental turmoil in the opening panels, and as the runoff sewage water sludge is draining from his hand or whatever, he responds to the ghost of one of his dead brothers saying cold.
I just realized that motherfucker just spoiled the comic. If anyone hasn't read it, well, Michelangelo is the last Ronin, but you're not supposed to know like until 3/4 of the fucking book. Thanks, you fucking asshole.
Yeah, all the time, which I don't know what that means, other than maybe it's literally cold all the time, I don't know. So in the next panel, you got him holding the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle with the purple headbands staff, Donatello, holding Donatello's staff, and then one of the dead Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is talking to it. He says, forget the temperature, the toxicity levels gotta be off the charts. You have to be crazy to swim in that sludge. And then Michelangelo says maybe, but no bridges and no boats. Don't leave me much of a choice. And then he proceeds walking forward and says, stay behind if it bothers you that much. And then the ghost, see, I'm having some lore questions here. I'm having some lore questions here. One of my lore questions is, how are the ghosts of Leonardo, Donatello, and Raphael? Yeah, Leonardo, Donatello, and Raphael. How are their ghosts experiencing temperatures and discomfort and things such as that? But anyway, he responds to them saying that they follow him wherever with, yeah, I know. And then he says, okay, enough chit chat. And it pans out to show that, like, you know, there's no one there. So I don't know if that's an indication that perhaps Michelangelo is schizophrenic. Is he schizophrenic? But anyway, so then it gives like kind of like an establishing shot of what Michelangelo was approaching, which is a walled off island in the New York, New Jersey metropolitan area. And I'm guessing he was walking in the part that is sewage runoff, because that's the part where like the water is brown on the surface of the water and where it looks like sewage runoff or sludge. But it says the last Ronin part 1, wish for death, and then it has a speech box that says see you on the other side there. All right, so we got the part here on these 2 pages where he scales the wall, goes over the wall, and it's got speech boxes. The first panel says, well, the first panel shows him like kind of flailing around in the sewage runoff sludge near the wall, near the walled off island in the New York, New Jersey metropolitan area that was in the establishing shot. It says the water is cold like ice, smells wrong too. So he's still just going on about how disgusting the sewage runoff water or the wastewater runoff is, and which is what he was schizophrenically talking to the ghost of the other Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles about. And again, I question how the ghost of Leonardo, Raphael, and Donatello were able to tell the temperature of the...
He's so fucking autistic. Like, that's such a non-issue. Like, oh my god, it's a comic book, nigga, about mutated turtles that talk and do martial arts. And you're worrying... Okay, sorry.
Wastewater runoff, and on top of it, how they were able to be uncomfortable by it while following Michelangelo around. I don't know how they were able to be so uncomfortable following Michelangelo around. Well, number one, they grew up in a sewer, so this is also confusing me because they grew up in a sewer. So how is there any sewage water capable of making them uncomfortable and feel disgusted? But anyway, it says the water is cold like ice, smells wrong too, tastes worse. Again, this is all because this is like a fully grown Michelangelo here, like in the last Ronin, because this is at the end of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle timeline. Like April O'Neil is like a grandma, like an old lady in this. So I don't know how a old man Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle version of Michelangelo is capable of being disgusted by any sewage or wastewater runoff when he has spent his entire life as a mutant turtle living in sewers. I don't understand how it is possible for him to be disgusted.
I don't know, maybe there's more pollution, maybe he didn't have to live in the sewers his whole life. I don't fucking know. Who cares? Like, nigga, he's been going on about this for 10 minutes. Shut up and flip the page.
By any type of sewage or wastewater or sewage runoff water, it doesn't make sense to me. But let alone the ghost of his dead brothers. So even if Ghost were actually following him around and he wasn't having a schizophrenic conversation with his dead brothers, I don't understand how it is possible for him to be disgusted by any form of wastewater. He is also a turtle, and like turtles swim in water, so I just don't understand how he could be disgusted by any of this. But anyway, so he's like flailing around and in the sewage water. He's literally like up to his chest in it, like flailing around, and he's literally so deep into it that he's able to like sink up to here in one of the shots in the sewage water. But he's going on about how disgusting it is as he's about to scale a wall into the walled off city part of like the New York, New Jersey metropolitan area. He goes, I guess after decades of pollution and global warming, it's all kinds of nasty. So is this supposed to be disgusting? So is the reason he's going on about how disgusting the wastewater and sewage runoff is in New York City, is this like a commentary on global warming and pollution?
Yes, it is. Wow, you figured it out?
Is he saying that New York is so dirty now that even the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are disgusted by the wastewater and the sewage water that New York and New Jersey are producing? Is this what we're supposed to think? Is that New York and New Jersey have become so dirty that even the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles at the end of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle timeline are disgusted to live in New York sewers? Is this what the opening panels are supposed to be saying? Because that's what I'm taking away from this. What I'm taking away from this is that New York and New Jersey are so dirty that the last surviving Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle thinks the sewers are too dirty even for him to live in, is what I'm getting from this. Definitely not fit for human survival. Again, I don't know how Michelangelo thinks he knows what is and is not fit for human survival, because he is not a human. So I don't understand. But he says that's okay, and then he gets up out of the sewage sludge and he starts sprinting, and then he says he stops in front of a camera. By the way, he stops in front of a security camera, and then he looks around and says, I'm not human and I've got plenty of my own nasty. And then he pulls out ninja stars and then he throws it at the security camera that he stopped in front of, and then he looks at the wall he's about to climb and he goes, a couple of crappy cameras, rusty barbed wire, and no guards. Looks like they're way more worried about folks getting out than in. That's a mistake. And then he throws a grappling hook at the wall and then he climbs up it. And I want to say, oh, there's hover cars. There's hover cars, because the first time I looked at this, I looked at the picture of the cars as he was scaling the wall, and I'm like, why are these cars floating? And then I looked at them just now. These are hover cars. But anyway, he lands, does aura posing, and then says time. Oh, he says time to finish this as he's going over the wall. And then after he lands and poses, he says, or die trying. So he's walking through an alley, dressed very conspicuously. And for some reason, in this isolated, like walled off island in the New York, New Jersey metropolitan area, there's still like a thriving nightclub and biker scene, complete with women in like 90s steampunk like attire, and there's also a Mongolian guy in a trench coat. I don't know. Also, the cyberpunks at the biker bars in this walled off island in the New York metropolitan area, they wear like Japanese, like Chinese, Japanese button-ups with like the collar that stands circularly like this. Like
I'm
it
so
has
hung up on like the dumbest shit. That's what's crazy to me. Like I listen to a few audiobooks or whatever, Comics Explained or whatnot. This is just terrible. Like the sewage water or whatnot, like 10 minutes of that and now it's the button. Oh my god.
There's no collar part that flops down and it just stands up like this. They're wearing those. 2 of them are. But anyway, so he looks at the bikers and he says crap, and then the ghost of his dead brothers say, "What, you expecting a leisurely stroll the whole way or something? And we thought the Lower East Side was overcrowded before." Oh, and this is when you first see the silhouettes of the ghost of his dead brothers that he's like having a schizophrenic conversation with, because I still don't understand, even plot-wise, how there can be ghosts that feel, experience, and like choose to follow people around. I don't understand how, even by comic book logic, there could be ghosts that feel, experience, and choose to follow people around. I find that hard to believe, but that's supposed to be what's going on here. This isn't supposed to be a schizophrenic fever dream where Michelangelo is talking to himself and he's mentally hearing the voices of his dead brothers responding to him. This is supposed to be the ghost of his dead brothers are sentient, still experiencing sensations on Earth, and are like choosing to follow him around and talk to him. That's supposed to be what's going on here. But anyway, we see the silhouette of his dead brothers in the panel on this page. And they say, and well, I already told you what they said. He says back to them, "Doesn't matter, the plan stays the same. I just need to get from here to there." And then he points to a very ninja architecture, like ninja villain lair architecture, like skyscraper. It looks like something that like a feudal Japanese, like a futuristic, like imperial Japanese architect would design, or like a steampunk imperial Japanese architect would design. And then the ghost of his dead brothers says, how, tough guy, grab a cab, that's a long ass hump, and a mutant packed head to toe with weapons doesn't exactly blend in. He's right, we're inside the walls now. Security will be off the charts. So I guess apparently, never mind. No, I interpreted that wrong. So they're trying to talk him through infiltrating this place as Ghost, which if they all got murdered, they obviously wouldn't be able to give the surviving one valid advice, but we'll look past that. Tell me something a little more obvious. Sides, you know the drill. Adapt and overcome. Good luck with, and then the ghost of his dead brothers say good luck with that. And then he responds, luck's got nothing to do with do. Literally, that's what it says. I know it doesn't make sense, but he literally says luck's got nothing to do with it, do. And then I guess it's because he's distracted by the bad guys beginning to walk away from the, again, steampunk future pub in New York, which I thought New York would have a dive bar, not a pub, but then again, Florida's have pubs. So I guess if the bar scene is still alive in whenever time period in future steampunk New York, I guess the emo bikers and Mongolian bikers hang out at pubs. I guess that's where they hang out. But so one of the bikers clad in leather says to a Mongolian wearing a trench coat, "Check it out, Jones." And then the steampunk emo woman dressed like a JoJo anime character says, "Some fool jack oh no." So the guy says, "Some fool jacked your wheels," and then she says, "Are you freaking kidding me?" So of course this is a setup for Michelangelo to steal the steampunk emo futuristic New York biker that hangs out at pubs motorcycle. And then it cuts to Michelangelo driving it down the street very aggressively, like burning out in it and shit. And then you can hear faintly in the distance Jones, the emo steampunk biker woman, says, "Who the hell's that, stupid?" And then we have text boxes that say, "Ain't much of a stealth move." Then again, so is this internal? So this is internal monologuing.
I feel right in the action. I love it. This guy should really get into the audiobook business.
Angelo was going, ain't much of a stealth move. Then again, there's something to be said for hiding in plain sight. As he's literally hauling ass through this tiny little island streets, through the tiny little streets of this walled off island, he is like hauling ass to the point of like generating like sparks or dust or some shit. And then people are like diving out of the way of him. And then the internal monologue text boxes say, "Old turtle, new tricks," as he does a wheelie down a street where pedestrians are walking in the road. So he's like doing a wheelie down a street where pedestrians are walking in the road. It cuts to the next panel. He's still doing a wheelie, and then he verbally says out loud, "There," as he's like about to fall off of like a fucking cliff into like an industrial yard. He's got a stick of dynamite. This is supposed to be the future. He is holding a stick of dynamite, like a blasting cap for a mine. He's holding a stick of dynamite like it's 1910. And he says, "Base of the tower." And then the ghosts of his dead brothers say, "That's a long way up and there's guards everywhere. Should have stole a glider instead. A snake Pliskin or a catapult, silent but deadly." And then Michelangelo, the surviving mutant Ninja Turtle, says, "Not a bad idea, except the silent part," which he's already acknowledged that nothing about this is stealthy. He starts doing a donut in the motorcycle, and then with the dynamite stick already lit, he says, I need a little diversion. Count down 3, 2, sticks the stick of dynamite in the handlebars of the motorcycle, does a weird ass flip off of it, crashes the motorcycle into the thing he's jumping over with the stick of dynamite in it near gas pumps. So this is near gas pumps. All of this to blow up a fuel truck. He blows up the fuel truck, internally says blast off,
and then... I
then...
feel like fast forwarding that shit like 10 minutes. I'm sorry. This is terrible. I have to agree with obviously the real groovy Jimmy here. This is kind of whack.
Uses the explosion to propel him upwards. He says, "I lied internally. To pull this off, I am gonna need some luck." Says "hup" out loud, and then grabs the side of the building he's trying to get into, the one he pointed out earlier, with Raphael's scythes or whatever. Takes the grate off of some AC vent or some HVAC vent. One of his dead brothers says, "Wow, that was graceful." And then he says out loud, by the way, as if he's like responding to them in person, he says, "Worked, didn't it?" And then one of his dead brothers says, "Check out those cables. We hack in, we might be able to download a map of this level." Michelangelo says, "No time." He says, "Plus don't let your eyes get fooled by all these tubes and cables." He says, "Cause the nose knows the truth." He does not have a nose. He says, "You can take the turtle out of the sewer, but you can't take the sewer out of the turtle." And then one of his dead brothers says, "What does that..."
Vocabulary is amazing. The delivery also. It almost sounds like English is his native language, actually.
That even mean? And then Michelangelo says, "Means no matter what's changed, this is still our home turf." It cuts over to the bipping of a bomb or something, where it's going like bip, 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 bip. Or that's an alarm. Maybe that's an alarm. I guess that's an alarm and not a bomb. That was chirping. I guess that was the chirping of an alarm. So Michelangelo internally says, "Damn." One of his dead brothers, who's still following him around somehow, did they use... So this is my question about them being ghosts again. If they're actually following him around, does that mean that they jumped off of the cliff at the same time as him to be propelled by the explosion to grab onto the ledge of the building that he needed to open the HVAC vent of to crawl into the building that he was trying to infiltrate? Am I supposed to believe that the ghost of his dead brothers performed that Evel Knievel stunt with him? Am I supposed to believe that? Because I don't know if I do. But internally he says, damn. One of his dead brothers says, I don't recall a lot of manhole alarms back in the day. Michelangelo says, zip it. He begins looking around the steampunk future imperial Japanese evil ninja lair headquarters that he landed in. He starts looking around. It seems like he didn't have much of a plan for this because he just opened a manhole cover and then walked in and started looking around. Obviously some cyborg ninja robot walks up to him and goes, halt. He goes, crap. He internally starts going, security, lightly armored, some kind of RoboCops. The robot police go, intruder. The other one goes, roger. He pulls out smoke bombs, internally goes, it's time for an old trick. Throws the smoke bombs, starts running away from the robot guards, which wouldn't they be able to see through smoke? He crawls onto the side of a wall as one of the robots are running through an alley. I don't know. Oh no. So he's gone back outside.
It's like how to ruin a comic book for someone. Like, I'm never reading that comic book now. That's so shit.
The roof or something, I can't really tell, to get up on a ledge. One of the robot guards are running past going, central, we have an intruder, Delta Quadrant in pursuit. He internally goes, fully integrated robot security with katana. I guess a robot having a sword is impressive. He falls onto it and lands on top of the robot with his knee, and then somehow gets in position to then punch it, and then he does a roundhouse kick to it after. Before that, he internally says, I gotta get a closer look at this. He then does not get a closer look at it after knocking it down. He just walks away while the robot is moaning in pain. While the robot's moaning in pain? I guess the robot was moaning in pain. But anyway, another katana-wielding robot comes up to him and goes, stutters. The robot stutters and goes, halt. Why would the robot stutter? But anyway, the robot goes, halt, and then Michelangelo goes, whoa, and then internally goes, Robo Ninja Cops tougher than it looks. Oh, that was the one he knocked down. Okay, so then he takes out the fucking baton thingies. Is that the new version of his nunchucks? Are the baton things the new version of his nunchucks? And then he beats it with the fucking baton things, cracking pieces off of it. Oh, that's right. This is like this is like the Foot Clan. This is like Shredder's kid or some shit. This is like the fucking Foot Clan. This is the leader of the Foot Clan dressed as a fucking robot. I remember now, or cyborg. So it stutters and goes, halt again. And then Michelangelo eternally goes, damn broken record. And then he beheads it with the baton. It then cuts to him standing over the cyborg that he decapitated, and his dead brothers, which I'm still confused as to whether or not his dead brothers used the explosion that Michelangelo propelled himself into this Foot Clan building with. I'm still wondering if the ghost of the other dead Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, continuity-wise, propelled themselves into this Foot Clan skyscraper with the same explosion that Michelangelo used to propel himself onto the ledge to open the HVAC vent or the sewer grate to get into the Foot Clan skyscraper. I'm wondering if the ghost also used the propulsion of that explosion to get into the building, to be following Michelangelo around, to be monologuing while he's taking out Foot Clan guards. But they are saying, is that a human inside that armor? These are the ghosts of the dead Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, by the way. They go, looks like some kind of cyborg. I think more synthetic than human. A synthetic ninja. a stinking Sinja. What kind of sick freak does that to someone? And then this doesn't make sense. He responds by saying, the reason I'm here, that's who. And then someone off to the side, another Foot Clan cyborg.
The whole time he's just hating on the comic book. Like panel per panel, reply per reply. Like, how'd the ghost get there? Why is he saying that? That shit doesn't make sense. What the fuck is going on?
Unit 109 has been disabled. Michelangelo then goes internally. Place is going to be crawling with those things soon. The cyborg Foot Clan guards then go scanning for suspect. Michelangelo is already up on a roof at this point again with his grappling hook in hand, and he goes internally. Need to keep moving. The Foot Clan cyborgs then go target acquired. One of them goes target acquired. There's two of them. The other goes affirmative. Michelangelo is grappling to another building past flying hover cars and is internally going stay on mission. He then lands on another ledge. This is all still in the lower city. So he's not in the Foot Clan skyscraper he pointed at earlier. He is like near it and under it. And all of this is still on the approach to the Foot Clan skyscraper. He is on another roof looking down at Foot Clan cyborg ninjas going, and remember the first real lesson our father ever taught us, strike hard, fade away, as he decapitates two Foot Clan cyborgs. He then looks up through a grate at the Foot Clan skyscraper he pointed to when he first scaled the ledge to this walled off island in New York. The Foot Clan cyborgs, two of them go halt as he runs off. They run through an alley as he is up on a ledge in a window, closing the window. The Foot Clan cyborgs go suspect located residential complex 661, requesting air support. They begin crawling up the ledge. One of them on the ground says up to the one that is on the ledge, proceed with caution. One peers through the window with its pistol in hand. A coat rack then flies through the window like a spear, piercing the head of two of the Foot Clan cyborgs. One of the Foot Clan cyborgs begins opening fire on Michelangelo while saying halt. Michelangelo internally goes there fast while ducking the bullet. The Foot Clan cyborg guard's gun then malfunctions. It cuts to Michelangelo somehow being over the Foot Clan guard that is looking out of a window. He then grabs it by the wrist of the arm that is holding the pistol. Michelangelo then internally goes close quarters combat. Combat's a mistake. I'll just end up pinning myself in a corner. He then begins grapple hooking to somewhere else while dropping the Foot Clan cyborg, still shooting its pistol down through sky traffic of hover cars. He then lands on the edge of a roof, or no, he lands on the rails of a train, and internally says, to be a true warrior, one must know when to crouch. He then jumps on top of the train car, saying hup, and then internally says when to leap, and then says when to stand firm. As he dives off of the overhang of the train track, he then internally says while doing a backflip, and most importantly, when to fly. He then lands on a police hover car and begins pulling. Oh, so these are cyborg police and not Foot Clan cyborgs for some reason. Okay, so these are cyborg police that randomly started bothering the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, I guess because he is brandishing weapons. So he lands on the cyborg police hover car. He begins opening the door. Internally says need to get to the upper levels faster. Throws the cyborg police out of the cyborg police hover car. He then flips down into the cyborg police hover car. He then kicks it out of the cyborg police hover car. The other cyborg police, as it's saying halt, he then internally says this should help, and then internally says or not, because as he grabs the controls, he finds that apparently the controls are jammed, he says, or he just doesn't know how to drive a hover car. He crashes it through a non-LED billboard. It is still like a paper billboard with like metal that they put the billboard around, and he crashes it through it, knocking the door that he opened loose. He then dives out of it as it crashes near where he lands and explodes, prompting him to jump away from the explosion. He says seriously as the police hover car is crashing and exploding, he says seriously before jumping away. His dead brothers, who are still following him somehow, did they steal hover cars to keep following him? They say smooth moves, classic, you still can't fly 10 feet in a straight line. Michelangelo then says, whatever, shut up. He then internally says, this is as he's running from the cyborg police still. He internally says, they're right, I need to stick to what I know best. And this, he then jumps from one roof to another, is more, he says, and this is more like it. And then it cuts to like a panning shot of what I assume is the Foot Clan steampunk ninja headquarters building. And there's an internal monologue text box that says, I'm coming for you. Yeah, all right. So it's been almost an hour, guys. It's been almost an hour. I think I have sufficiently tired myself out and did a sufficient amount for a part 2. That's how much we got through part 1. I think that was a sufficient reading and review of TMNT, The Last Ronin. I think we did good there. I think we did good. I'm going to wrap that in a plastic grocery bag there.
2 minutes.
Take care of it.
2 minutes left.
My review would be that was an enjoyable read. That was an enjoyable read as far as I consider entertainment value from graphic novels. I still think it's cool, a gritty telling of end of the TMNT timeline. My only question lore-wise is how are the dead turtles able to follow Michelangelo around? How are they able to follow?
Spoiler, I'm pretty sure the ghosts are hallucinations or illusions that the remaining surviving turtle is having. Anyways.
Follow the surviving Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle around, because in the beginning it was written in a way that conveyed that they were experiencing the same sensations as the surviving turtle, and it was written as if they were choosing to follow the surviving turtle around. So my question is, how, when the surviving turtle is doing all these acrobatics, when the surviving turtle is doing something like jumping off of the roof of a skyscraper to land on a cyborg police hover car, how are the dead turtles following him around still when he gets
physics? That's what he worries about in a comic book about mutated turtles that do martial arts in the future with cyber cops.
back to walking on foot? Did they also steal a flying hover car to follow the surviving Ninja Turtle around? I'm just wondering. But anyway, that is it for this live stream. That concludes this live stream. There will be a part 3. I will continue reading The Last Ronin on live stream here and giving my blind thoughts and opinions. I will give my instant reaction to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles The Last Ronin in part 3 when I do part 3. That concludes this live stream. Alright, people.
Oh, we made it. We made it. Whew. Alright, I need at least 4 or 5 minutes, so I'll be right back.
for you. If you know the words, you can join in too. Put your hands together if you want it clap. As we take you through this funky rap. Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong is in. He's the leader of the bunch, you know him well. He's finally back to kick some tail. His coconut gun can fire its first. If he shoots you up, it's gonna hurt. He's bigger, faster, and stronger too. He's the first member of the DK crew. Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong is Donkey Kong. Walnuts, peanuts, pineapple smells, grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut shells. Oh yeah, walnuts, peanuts, pineapple smells, grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut shells. Oh yeah.
Discriminate against me.
We back. Chill out. Alright, we good. We still got a good half hour to go. Hope you guys are into it. Don't worry, he's not reading another fucking book.
Alright, people, check the new drip out. New drip. We got a new drip. New drip check.
New drip.
Oh man, allergies are beating my fucking ass. Alright, guys, hit him with the 1, 2. Hit him with the 3. Hit him with the 1, 2, 3. Alright, that's how we're gonna do it today. Ladies and gentlemen. We hit him with the Tootsie Pop 1, 2, 3, and then we put it down the hatch. That's the order of operation. I'm not trying to go out like my grandpa. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not trying to go out like my grandpa. Alright, I'm not trying to go out like my grandpa, people. I'm not trying to go out like my grandpa. Alright, let's get to driving. Let's get this thing in motion. We got a pit stop on the way home. Alright, I gotta get lit off the tinctures because I'm not trying to go out like my grandpa. Alright, I'm not trying to get taken out by inhalants.
I know snitch, but isn't that driving under the influence or something? Like, that motherfucker just dropped fucking THC in his car. All alive.
My grandpa
Am I crazy?
on my mom's
is
side.
it a thing in
So
the US?
that's why we're hitting him with the three. We're hitting him with the 3 dropper fulls of edible tinctures because I'm trying to get rich off the monkey foot, and you broke my motherfucking clock, bitch. So that's basically how things have been going lately. My allergies have been whipping my ass, and my lungs feel like garbage, and I'm trying to get rich off the monkey foot, and I haven't been vaping because my lungs feel like ass because of allergies or some shit, or because of years and years of inhalants. I didn't know I was racist. Who said I was racist? Am I racist because I stand with Ethan Klein? Is that what happened? Am I racist because I stand with Ethan Klein? Am I racist because I'm Vape Nation for life and because I stand with Ethan Klein? Is that why I'm racist?
Ethan Klein,
How am I
the H3H3 guy?
racist? Let's hear this. Let's hear this riveting argument as to how I'm racist and how everyone else isn't racist. Please inform me. I've never been discriminated against for being white, so go on and tell me how I'm racist, even though I've been discriminated against for being white my entire life. Let's hear this riveting sob story about how I'm racist, even though I've been treated differently because of my skin color my entire life. Let's hear this. Let's hear this riveting argument. Oh, you're not gonna say anything because you're an intellectually dishonest coward like everyone else. That's cat got your tongue because you're an intellectually dishonest coward. I thought so. Your kind are nothing but cowards, so I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that you have no actual argument as to how I'm racist, and you have no insight as to whether or not I've been discriminated against my entire life because of my skin color. But please, play the world's smallest violin about how I'm racist, even though I've been discriminated against for my skin color my entire life, and my heritage and where I was born. Been discriminated against for perceived economic differences between me and other individuals. So by all means, play me the world's smallest violin about how you think I'm racist, even though black people discriminate against me all the time, and Spanish people discriminate against me all the time, and other white people stab me in the back, and Asian people discriminate against me.
That black women are essentially pedophiles. So I don't know. That might have brought some criticism.
Let me play the world's smallest violin because you think I'm racist. Keep holding out for that apology too that's never coming. Keep holding out for that apology that's never coming on top of it. When you line up every person that's discriminated against me for any reason my entire life, and you get all of them one after the other to apologize for being racist towards me, then we can talk about whether or not you think I'm racist, but you can't orchestrate that. So keep holding out for the apology that's never coming, because you're never gonna get every single person that has discriminated against me my entire life in the same room to apologize to me on bended knee for their racism towards me. And that's why you can't even dignify your bullshit with a response, because you know you're an intellectually dishonest coward that's lying through your fucking teeth, and you have no consideration for the discrimination that I've faced my entire life. Look at the coward. Look at the coward that can't even type a response.
Is that
Look
you
at
know?
the coward. Look at the coward that can't even respond. Hold on, let me ask you a question. Do you think you're not racist because your profile picture is a white woman? Do you think you're a victim because you're a woman when you're white? Do you think you're a victim because you're a woman even though you're white? Why are you racist, white woman? Why are you racist, white woman? Last time I checked, you haven't given your land back to the people your ancestors stole it from. white woman. So why are you racist, white woman? Do you think you're not racist because you're a woman? You're still white. So why don't you get to apologizing for your racism, white woman? Or no, wait, we're supposed to play a violin for you. We're supposed to play the world's smallest violin for you because you're a woman, right? But you're a white woman, so you're not a victim, white woman. Hey, white woman, you're not a victim, you know that, right? Hey, white woman. Hey, white woman, you know you're not a victim, right? Hey, white woman. Hey, white woman, you know you're not a victim, right? Why are you racist, white woman? Hey, white woman, why are you racist? You know you're white, right, white woman? Why are you racist? Hey, white woman, why are you racist? You gonna answer the question, racist white woman? Or do you think you're a victim because you're a woman? Do you think you're all of a sudden not instantly racist because you're a white woman? No, that's not how it works, white woman. You're not a victim just because you're a woman. You're still a white woman. You're not a victim, white woman. Why are you racist, white woman? Hey, racist white woman, I'm gonna need you to come back here. I'm gonna need you to come back here with a profile picture that's not a blonde woman before you come here to cry about racism. Okay, white woman, I'm gonna need you to come back here. I'm gonna need you to come back here with a picture that is not a blonde woman that is in a position of royalty over peasants before you cry about racism. You realize monarchs had slaves, right? Person with a profile picture that is of a blonde woman that is referencing monarchies. You realize princesses ruled over slaves, right? Person with a profile picture that is of a blonde woman. So I'm gonna need you.
They were like, I don't know, baby factories for the inbred motherfuckers. What? That's only in fucking fairy tales and shit. Princesses didn't rule shit.
Come back here with a profile picture that's not of a blonde woman and that isn't referencing monarchy before you come here to cry about racism. You're not a victim because you're a white woman. All right, buddy? If you want to play racial politics, you're not a victim just because you're a woman. You're still white, okay? So you're not a victim. Literally, in the legal sense, you are not a victim. You're not a protected class. You're a white woman. So come back here with a picture that's not of a blonde woman and that isn't referencing the governance system of monarchies which ruled over slaves before you complain about racism ever. You literal imperialist. Come back here with a profile picture that's not of a blonde woman. You literal imperialist before you complain ever about race. You're not a victim because you're a woman, white woman. Coward can't even say shit back.
That's one comment, by the way. That's one person, one comment. Dude got fucking triggered. Jesus.
No, I'm right, because they know I'm 1000% right about their privileged bitch asses. You know I'm right about your privileged bitch ass. LARPing as a fucking princess? Oh, what? Monarchies are okay all of a sudden? The system of governance that ruled over slaves? Oh, monarchies are okay all of a sudden. All of a sudden it's okay to be a blonde white
fuck
woman.
You and your monarchy. Get to the king.
LARPing as a fucking royalty. LARPing as fucking royalty. It's okay for you to pretend to be a blonde white woman. LARPing is fucking royalty. But you have the fucking nerve to come here and accuse me of being racist. Come back here when your bitch ass has a profile picture that's not of a blonde white woman. Stupid motherfucker. Literal imperialist fucking dog. Literal imperialist fucking dog. You're getting the fuck out of here. That's what you're doing. Coward ass motherfucker. Hey, I ain't seen you IRL yet, you pussy ass motherfucker. That's right. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, bitch ass motherfucker. Hey, I ain't seen you face to face yet, LARPing ass, coward ass motherfucker. I ain't seen you face to face yet. You're still riding my dick, huh? Thanks for the engagement, stupid motherfucker. Keep riding my dick, coward ass fucking pussy. Hey, just let it be noted, no one wants your dumbass input, you coward ass motherfuckers. Take your bitch asses to a fucking snark subreddit where you fucking normie cowards belong, alright? Let the door hit you.
One. After the snooze fest, that was his fucking book review.
On the way out and walk with your head fucking low, tilted low, in shame to a fucking snark subreddit where your normie, coward-ass, follower-ass belongs. You fucking cancel culture pussies. Still no response from the imperialist coward. From the imperialist coward with a blonde white woman as her profile picture, referencing the governance system of monarchy,
Spoiler,
which ruled over slaves hundreds of years before the Atlantic slave trade,
right?
Has the fucking nerve to come here and complain about racism like the fucking governance system of monarchies, imperialist monarchies, didn't rule over slaves hundreds of years before the Atlantic slave trade. Get the fuck out of here and come back when your coward ass has a profile picture that's not of a blonde woman. Don't come here LARPing as a blonde fucking member of a royal family if you want to fucking cast stones in glass houses, you fucking racist white woman. Next fucking message you better type, your bitch ass better have a new fucking profile picture that's not a blonde woman LARPing like she's a member of fucking royalty. You better not come back here with a profile picture of a fucking blonde white woman that's LARPing like she's a fucking member of a fucking monarch royal family, you imperialist fucking dog. If you ever want to fucking talk about racism in my fucking chat, you better never come here with a fucking picture of a blonde white woman LARPing like she's a member of a fucking imperialist monarchy which ruled over slaves hundreds of years before the Atlantic slave trade. If you ever want to fucking talk about racism in my chat, you fucking privileged
the Brits abolished slavery way before the U.S. But okay.
Fucking victim. You're not a fucking victim, you white woman. You're not a protected class. You're a fucking white woman. Don't ever fucking come here talking about racism when you're LARPing as a fucking blonde white princess, you hypocritical coward ass, intellectually dishonest, belongs in a fucking normie snark subreddit, bitch ass motherfucker. Better get the fuck out of my face with that bullshit, bitch ass motherfucker, alright? I'm not a fucking intellectually disabled fucking idiot like you, alright? I'll fucking dunk on your bitch ass like I'm at the fucking NBA dunk contest, you dumb motherfucker. I'ma hit a fucking through the leg on your bitch ass. I'ma fucking dribble that shit between my legs before I fucking dunk on you, bitch ass motherfucker. If you come in here with a profile picture of a blonde white princess trying to complain about racism, you intellectually dishonest coward ass motherfucker, the fuck out of my face with that bullshit, hypocrite ass motherfucker. Fucking blonde white woman trying to talk to me about racism. The fuck out of my face, blonde white woman trying to pretend you give a fuck about racism when you're LARPing as a princess. Exactly. Who's racist? It's the motherfucker named Princess that's racist. That's who. The motherfucker named Princess is the one being discriminatory up in this motherfucker, thinking you got the fucking nerve to call anyone racist when your profile picture is of a fucking blonde woman LARPing as an imperialist monarch. The fuck out of my face. The fuck out of my face with that. You want to know who's racist? It's your privileged ass, you fucking white woman. That's who's racist. Your privileged ass, you fucking white woman. You're the most racist demographic in the Western world, you bitch ass motherfucker. No one asked you. The fuck out of here. No one asked you. The fucking nerd.
One comment.
Fuck fucking nerve on the day of my Out Here Killing It t-shirt. On the day that I got my Michael Myers Out Here Killing It t-shirt. A fucking blonde white woman. A blonde white woman wants to come here and cry racism. Oh, poor blonde white woman. You better stop LARPing as a princess. Hey, you know who owned slaves before a single American ever owned a slave? Blonde imperialist monarch princesses. That's who owned slaves before a single American ever owned a slave. Was the motherfucker your profile picture is LARPing as. Bitch ass, intellectually dishonest coward. So you better never come here again with a fucking blonde white woman LARPing as a princess as your fucking profile picture. Cause you know who owned slaves before a single American ever did? Fucking imperialist monarch white women. That's who, motherfucker. Nah, what's wrong with you motherfuckers? What's wrong with you motherfuckers? Take your bitch asses to normie snark subreddits where you coward ass normies belong. The fuck out of my face, you coward ass normies. Take your bitch asses to snark subreddits where you belong. Exactly like I told you, Kiwi Farms motherfuckers, before you fucking banned me. I said there's not a goddamn thing going on Kiwi Farms that can't be done on Reddit. And lo and behold, you motherfuckers have become so...
And his voice starts cracking. Like, that's my motivation to keep going. Like, seriously, guy, this is getting emotional.
Oh no. Me that Reddit is out here doing doxing and life ruination, just like I told you Kiwi Farms normie motherfuckers would happen. So take your normie bitch ass to the snark subreddit where you belong, motherfucker. Get your bitch ass to the snark subreddit where you belong, motherfucker. Cause just like I told you Kiwi Farms motherfuckers, there's not a goddamn thing going on Kiwi Farms that can't be done on fucking Reddit. And that's exactly what's happening now. Literally told you Kiwi Farms motherfuckers to your face. I said not a goddamn thing is going on Kiwi Farms that can't be done in a fucking subreddit. And that's exactly what's happening now. That is exactly what's happening now. You motherfuckers that stalk people.
This analogy means, by the way. Like, anything you can do on Kiwi Farms can be done on a subreddit, so... where is he going to? What's going on here?
Do life ruination, do Karenisms, do cancel culture Karenisms. You motherfuckers are called snarkers on fucking Reddit now. That's how normie you are. You've lost the title of trolls and you've gained the pathetic title of snarkers. Because people see you for what you are. Karens. They see you for what you are. Cancel culture Karens, okay? That's exactly what you are. Cancel culture Karens. Okay? You're not trolls. You're not vigilantes. You're not sleuths. You're normie ass Karens that belong in a fucking subreddit. And like I told you, when Josh Moon was out there crying about Cogent de-indexing his fucking website, I went to Kiwi Farms and I said, nothing going on here that can't be done on Reddit. I said, nothing going on here that can't...
You went there when Josh Moon did whatever the fuck. I wasn't paying attention. But he went there, he went to Kiwi Farms, and you know, he told them, hey, I'm Francis.
Can't be done on Reddit. Don't come here and ask me to fill you in like your dumbass can't rewind. Get the fuck out of here. Don't ever come here and ask me what's going on like your dumbass can't rewind. Alright, your bitch ass needs to figure out the rewind button.
Don't ever go in his chat. That's the second time he does this.
If you think think anyone in a live stream is ever gonna stop what they're doing to tell you what's happened. All right, motherfucker? No one's got the footnotes for you. It's called the rewind button, motherfucker. All right? So like I told you, Kiwi Farms motherfuckers, I said there's nothing going on. When Josh Moon was complaining about cogent de-indexing fucking Kiwi Farms, I went to Kiwi Farms and I said, there's nothing going on here that can't be done on Reddit. This website doesn't need to exist. You motherfuckers are pretending you're a niche when you're not a niche. All right? Everyone's a creepy ass stalker nowadays. Everyone has no shame. Everyone has no problem participating in ruining people's lives for little to no justification. So there's nothing going on. Nothing going on Kiwi Farms that can't be done on Reddit. And lo and behold, you motherfuckers have been demoted to snarkers and normies. You're not even trolls anymore like I said you're not. You've been demoted to snarkers. You don't even have the title of A-log anymore. You're so fucking normie that your new normie title is snarker, like the fucking Karens you are. So take that L. Take that L. You've been fucking demoted to fucking snarkers. Normie ass motherfuckers. Normie ass motherfuckers. I didn't know fucking with the person who wrote the lies you recite by trying to lure them to my location so I can humiliate them on live stream. I didn't know that was me getting catfished. It sounds like I catfished your friend.
God. Okay, someone mentioned that he got catfished. Allegedly or not so allegedly, our boy Francis got catfished. Not once, but twice by Troons. So... he kind of gets big mad when people mentions it in his chat.
And your transsexual friend that you talk to in Discord voice chats and talk to every day is still butthurt that I catfish them. Okay? And if you think I wasn't gonna humiliate...
reverse Ulo. He's the one who catfished them. That was all part of the plan. What? No.
Your transsexual friend that you're butthurt over on live stream, your transsexual friend can still come to Lee County and meet me, and we'll see if I have sex with them or if I humiliate them on live stream. So you go ahead and hop in the Discord voice chat. You talking, gay buddy? You go hop in the Discord voice chat, you talking with normie snark subredditors every day. You hop in your normie Discord voice chat and you get your transsexual friend whose lies you recite because you're a follower and a coward to come down here and to Lee County, and we'll see if I humiliate them on live stream or if I have sex with them. All right? So hop in the Discord voice chat, you talking every day with transsexual people who are snark subredditor members, and you get them to come to Lee County, Florida, and we'll see who was catfishing who when I humiliate them on live stream. All right? So go ahead and take your dumb ass back to the normie snark subreddit Discord voice chat that you talking every day. You're gay, bro. You talk to Discord transsexuals every day in voice chat.
Defense, the good old, I'm not gay, you're gay. What? I talked to trannies. I was the one catfishing them. Shut up. Nuh-uh. You're gay.
You talk to snark subredditor members every day in voice chat that are gay transsexual people who lie about heterosexual white men because they vehemently hate heterosexual white men. So you get your life ruination snark subreddit member. Hey, go ahead and stop talking, you bitch ass coward. You can come down here too if you want to figure out whether or not I was gonna have sex with your gay friends or if I was gonna humiliate them on live stream. I was catfishing your gay friends who are snark subredditor members because they're normie losers like.
So weird. That's such a weird argument. I don't know how that shit would have went if Jimmy would have pulled that one out. I didn't get catfished. I was the one playing the game all along. Haha! The tables have turned!
I was gonna humiliate them on live stream. Verbally and physically. Verbally and physically. Humiliate them on live stream. And if you think I'm lying, go ahead and get them to come down here still. And we'll see who was catfishing who. I was catfishing your friend, buddy. I was gonna humiliate your friend on live stream. You know why? Because your friend's a snark subreddit member that participates in life ruination, that participates in things that cross every boundary that was ever set by actual trolls, and it's also illegal. So I was gonna humiliate your friend on live stream, and I'm telling you it to your face, and you're such a coward that you ain't gonna do shit about it. I was gonna humiliate the person you talk to every day in Discord voice chats. I was gonna humiliate them on live stream until they ran away in fear. That's what I was gonna do to your friend, and I'm telling you it to your face, and your bitch ass isn't gonna do shit about it, because you're a coward, just like your friend who was too afraid to come to Lee County because they knew I was going to humiliate him on live stream. That's what I was going to do to your friend. And I'm telling you it to your face, and your pussy ass ain't going to do shit about it. Just like your pussy ass never did shit to anything else I said to you except called the cops like the scared cowards you are. So go call the cops who you have on speed dial again, because you're too pussy to settle the shit you start face to face, bitch ass coward, just like your parents. Hey, what's your hoe dad's name so I can talk shit about your hoe bitch ass cuck father to your face too?
Damn,
while you
it's getting personal. I don't know what I don't know what people told him, but he's not in a good mood, that's for sure.
do nothing about it, you fucking cuck. I was gonna boo Pak Shakur, your transsexual friend that thought they were catfishing me when I was catfishing them. I was gonna boo Pak Shakur, your sexual predator, Discord transsexual that you get your script from. I was gonna boo Pak Shakur, bro. I was gonna humiliate him physically and mentally on live stream. I was gonna boo Pak Shakur, your sexual predator Discord friend. Hey, shut the fuck up, know what I'm saying? How many times I gotta tell your bitch ass to shut up before you shut the fuck up? Learn how to read a room, pussy ass motherfucker. I was gonna boo Pak Shakur, your sexual predator, transsexual script writer that you talk to in Discord voice chat every day. And if you think I'm lying, get their pussy ass to come to Lee County like they were fucking pretending they were gonna do. I was gonna.
What the fuck is he talking about, Bupak Shakur? And shout out to Gnome. God damn, you fucked him up.
Fish your friend, buddy. I was gonna humiliate him on live stream, Boo Pak Shakur style. You know why? Because that transsexual scriptwriter you talk to in Discord voice chats every day is a sexual fucking predator. That's why I was gonna Boo Pak Shakur him on live stream, pussy ass motherfucker. So get their bitch ass to come to Lee County like they were pretending they were going to, so I can show you what I was gonna do to him. I certainly wasn't gonna have sex with him. I was gonna Boo Pak Shakur their bitch ass on live stream. Humiliate him mentally and physically, like I do to every single one of you motherfuckers. If you ever had the fucking nerve,
does sound sexual. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
To come to Lee County. You gonna say it to my face or not at all? That's what's up. What's up is you're gonna say that shit to my face or not at all. That's what's up, pussy ass motherfucker. Hey, come back here tomorrow. It's still gonna be say it to my face or not at all, pussy ass motherfucker. Hey, come back here the next day and it's still gonna be say it to my face or not at all, pussy ass motherfucker. Come here the day after that and it's still gonna be say it to my face or not at all, pussy ass motherfucker. Come here the day after that and it's still gonna be say it to my face or not at all, pussy ass motherfucker. And then come here the day after that and it's still gonna be say it to my face or not at all, pussy ass motherfucker. That's what's up, bitch ass motherfucker. Come here the next day and that's still gonna be what's up. Come here the day after that, that's still gonna be what's up. Come here the day after that, that's still gonna be what's up, pussy ass motherfucker. Every day of the year is say it to my face or not at all day, pussy ass motherfucker.
This guy's a fucking specimen. God damn. Woo! That's like, yep, that's an half-hour rant for 2 comments, basically.
Hey, why are you a pussy-ass motherfucker that can't say it to my face? Pussy-ass motherfucker. Time for you to answer some questions. Time for you to answer some questions, bitch-ass motherfucker. Hey, pop quiz time. Why are you too pussy to say it to my face, bitch-ass motherfucker? It's cause your bitch-ass dad has weak genes. That's why you can't say it to my face, coward-ass motherfucker. It's cause you got coward in your genes. That's why you can't say it to my face, pussy-ass motherfucker. Hey, if you said it to my face, I'd ask you how old your kids are. I'd ask you how old your kids are, bro. You said it to my face, I'd ask you how old your kids are, and then I'd start disrespecting your kids while your pussy ass stood there. I'd start disrespecting your kids in ways that got way under your skin while you just stood there with the cops on speed dial like the bitch ass motherfucker you are. And I'd do it on live stream. I'd start asking you a lot of questions about your kids, and I'd start talking mad shit about your kids right in front of your fucking face, and you wouldn't do shit about it but have the cops on speed dial like the bitch ass motherfucker you are. And I'd be doing it on live stream too. I'd be doing it on live stream too. I'd be asking you some real disrespectful shit about your kids, and I'd be saying it right to your face. I'd be saying it right to your face. I'd be asking you what your dog looks like before I start telling you what I do to your dog to your face.
Like.
And you're
Oh my god.
pussy ass wouldn't do shit about it. And I'd say it on live stream too, with the camera pointed right at your pussy ass face, and you wouldn't do shit about it but have the cops on speed dial and walk away, pussy ass motherfucker. No, I'm gonna talk shit to you about your children, boy. I'm gonna talk shit to you about your children. If you ever come meet me face to face with your
like, why? How did it go to the kids? Like,
coward ass never will. Talk shit right to your face about your children, and your coward ass will stand there with the cops on speed dial like the cuck you are. Like when you walked in and saw someone fucking your wife, your coward ass just stood there with the cops on speed dial because you're a fucking pussy. Your pussy ass would never spar me in a million years. Alright? I could be giving your wife back shots. I could be giving your wife back shots in your bed on live stream, and and I could point the camera at you and talk shit while I'm still giving your wife back shots, and all your coward ass would do is call the cops like the last time you walked in on someone giving your wife back shots. Boy, that's what would happen if we ever met face to face. And then after I pull my dick out of your wife and wipe my cock off on your curtains, I'll start asking you about your kids, and I'll start talking mad shit about your kids to your face. I'll start, because you can say it to my face or not at all, pussy. That's why. You come here the next day, it'll be say it to my face and not at all. Take your coward shit to the normie snark subreddit where you belong, bitch ass motherfucker. This is Florida, not Pussyville. This is Florida, not third world Pussyville. You look a motherfucker you got a problem with in the eye here, boy. That's what you do when you got a problem with some here, boy. You look them in the eye, boy. That's what you do when you got a problem with someone here, boy. This ain't a third world coward land. This ain't Spain. This ain't France. This ain't the UK. This ain't Pussyville. This ain't Canada. You look someone you got a problem with in the eye here, or you take your bitch ass to the normie snark subreddit where you belong, coward ass boy. You gonna say it to my face or not at all, boy? Hey, read the rules, bitch boy. Read the rules, bitch boy. My face or not at all, bitch boy. That's what it's gonna be every day of the year. It's gonna be my face or not at all, bitch boy. My face or not at all, bitch boy.
all right. So that was it. That one was that one was great. I have to admit, I was not expecting that much rage about the monarchy. Not very happy about that. And yeah, wow. That was. I hope there's going to be great developments, and I still have an hour in the bank of more Francis Rants, so we should be good for the weekend. You guys take care. See you guys at the cartoon Saturday AM tomorrow. You guys have a great night. Thank you for hanging out. Peace.